Today I'm talking about Lonzo Ball, two-way point guard for the New Orleans Pelicans, and how he has improved his shot from being a left right-handed shooter to now shooting almost 40%, and he's damn near a three-point specialist now. Now the main person that deserves credit for Lonzo Ball switching his jump shot around is Pelicans assistant coach Fred Vinson. Coach Fred Vinson has paired Brandon Ingram with Lonzo Ball for them to both improve their three-point shooting, and you can see that it has worked. Here's a clip of them training together.
Hey, when you're shooting your threes, be careful of turning too much, especially when you're under duress. Because what happens is when you're under duress, that's when you go to this. So make sure we're staying here and staying square.
When the sun sets, Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball are just hitting the halfway point of their workday.
Come back tonight, right? Yeah, what time? What time you want to go at? 5?
This definitely is fun, just the competitiveness that we bring out of it, how he gets us in a good mental space of being able to knock shots down. We do stuff where if we miss it, we go down 2. If we make it, we go up 1. So the misses count more than the makes. Just to mentally lock us in.
Whether at home, on the road, or coming off a grueling morning practice, a second nightly session with Pelican shooting coach Fred Vinson is now the norm.
It means a lot. You know, I use the phrase, the game within the game. Up that sideline here. Attack downhill, get downhill. Nice. I like that. Good, too.
Vinson has drastically changed the way both B.I. and Zoe shoot the ball.
I came in here in August and just me and Fred, and he was telling me different things to do with my legs, with my feet, and how I was shooting the ball mechanically. And at first it was hard. I didn't truly believe in it, but kept doing it over and over again. I came in every single day and I started to see progress from it.
Let's go top of the key. Top of the key, catch a shoot. The one thing with Brandon was the fact that his balance was off. He was losing a lot of his power, was going into the floor, as opposed to using it to propel his body up. And it affected his shot. And I kind of aligned his body a little bit more, so that's when we started with the foundation of his feet being squared. I was just watching Lake Game, those 2 threes you took in the corner, back to back. Remember, you missed the first one, but it was front rim. The second one, you made it. All because you were coming this way, so it caused you to square up as opposed to being here. And I use the phrase all 10 toes to the rim. And so I wanted that to be the start, the foundation, which are the feet in your shooting. Here we go, 10 in a row. He was tremendously not only receptive, but his responses to the stuff that we were doing was like, I thought he was playing a joke on me. I'm like, man, there's no way you were able to do what you're doing. I just sit there and told you what to do, but you shouldn't be able to do it that fast.
The percentages tell a lot. Of course, I've shot the ball from the three-pointer a lot more here, but that's all in the confidence that's Fred giving me every single day and stuff that he does and his workouts. So it's definitely been more makes than misses.
Enough makes for B.I. to earn All-Star honors this year for the first time in his career. He says Vinson's tutelage was a huge part of that equation.
Absolutely. I think him just coming out here and telling me that I can shoot more threes and I need to shoot more threes, helping me be confident in it. It's definitely getting me to a point where I can expand my game and score the basketball all over the floor.
I was just so happy for him. Number one, that he put in all the work and that he trusted me, which should be number one, because in development, it really starts with the player trusting who's teaching them. All right, here we go. Here we start now. Game light. 1.
B.I.'s results with Vinson convinced Zoe to join in on the nightly shooting sessions as well.
I said, I don't want to change your shot. I said, you shot the ball well in college, 40% from three-point. I just want to tweak it a little bit.
The way I shoot is completely different than how I used to. Just trying to be more consistent and keep the ball on the right side.
Create your own rhythm. Create your own rhythm. Yep. 2 shots.
Now the clip coming up right now is from 2019 Pelicans playing the Raptors. You'll notice Lonzo Ball, this is his first game on the Pelicans. Now you'll notice his jump shot right here coming up. Jrue Holiday gets doubled, pass it out to Lonzo. This is his first game. He was still shooting the same way, but with a little bit of difference. He was shooting it above his head this time, like right on his forehead. When he was shooting in LA, it was a lot more to the left. Now people were under this thing that like, oh, he shoots like he's left-handed. He's facing like he's right-handed. He's not. He just puts the ball on the left side, but he shoots like he's right-handed. He changed his jump shot during the season. This is the first game, right? Now this clip right here was less than 2 months later. You see Lonzo gets the ball in. No pun intended. Step back. Look at how he shoots it. He was changing his release during the year. Right here, he gets the ball. The ball is on the right side of his head now. It was a work in progress. He was always a good shooter. He shot like 35% from the three-point line, but the ball placement where he placed it changed drastically and his percentage went up. Fred Vinson, the man, the myth, the legend, changed Lonzo Ball's career. This clip right here, his rookie year. His body is not facing the court. You go, the Pelicans highlights his body's way more to the rim, like how the coach said, 10 toes to the rim. Again, look. Ball came from the left side to the right side. People swore that he was a left-handed shooter, but this is not a left-handed shot. This is a right-handed shot. The ball just comes from the left side. Here's a clip, 2021, Lonzo Ball, catch and shoot. His feet are facing the rim now. The release is on the right side now. Fred Vinson needs his credit. He's a sniper from deep now. A sniper. Look, he gets the ball back right here. Look where his feet are set. Straight at the rim. Pull up. He has one of the nicest looking forms now, and Fred Vinson deserves his credit. Now, most of his misses, you can attribute them to him not following through with the form that coach has set for him. As you can see, this play right here against the Grizzlies, gets a catch and shoot. Notice how his legs are pointing. Resembles the LA days. Shoots the ball. Same right-handed form that he has now. It's a miss. Coach told him that for a reason. Now, not only does Coach Fred Vinson deserve credit, the Pelicans team in general also deserves credit. You can tell when Lonzo Ball came into the league, he shot 30% from three. Not great, but you know, he had work to do. Second year, 32%. But ever since Fred Vinson got a hold of him, he's shooting 6 threes a game, makes at least 2 of them, shooting 37%. And this past year, 37.8. He shot 8 threes and he's making 3 of them per game. The Pelicans offense has put him in a great position, and his confidence to shoot the ball has been noted. Now, because of the offense they currently have set up, they can use Brandon Ingram as a point guard and have Lonzo Ball off the ball. Now, this play right here is going to lead to Lonzo Ball shooting in the next play. So, Brandon Ingram drives. You see, Damian Lillard was supposed to help right there. He didn't. Brandon Ingram was able to get the pass. So, a couple plays later, not this play again, Brandon Ingram brings the ball up the floor. Lonzo Ball is coming. You see how he's taking the angle further away from the three-point line. If Damian Lillard comes up to help, he will have extra room. If he's not directly on the three-point line, he'll have extra room. If he's on the three-point line, he won't have that much room. So they're on a high ball screen. Lonzo Ball coming that way puts Damian Lillard on the opposite side. You see it's flipped this time. And this Cantor is known to not come up on screens. So Damian Lillard kind of flashes like, okay, I'm going to help. But then he realizes he's too far in, so he tries to defend the pass. Lonzo Ball's behind the three-point line, easy jump shot. They use Lonzo Ball a ton off the ball. He's a great playmaker, but he's also a really good catch and shoot guy. Again, when they put Brandon Ingram at point guard, it puts pressure on the defense because he's a scorer, which allows Lonzo Ball to go open. You see, he signals for Steven Adams to set the screen. Zion comes baseline, and because Zion becomes baseline and Nicholas Batum's lagging behind on the play, Brandon Ingram drives. Batum goes to help. Kawhi has 2. Lonzo Ball notices this, so he flashes all the way to the top of the 3. Pass. Steven Adams sets it kind of like a back screen. goes to box out, pull up 3. Stan Van Gundy, solid coach, but I think there's a couple plays that they should add more if they want to take advantage of Lonzo Ball off the ball. Now, personally, I believe the next Pelicans coach needs to institute a horns set to optimize Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram as well. And honestly, it can take advantage of Steven Adams' playmaking and Zion Williamson's ability to roll to the basket, shoot the ball, etc., etc. Horns involves 2 people being at the elbow. Throw it in. Lonzo and Lopez go and screen for Ingram. Then they do a dribble handoff and he drives. Now you could tell, if you watch Brandon Ingram, you know that mid-range is his forte, but you could also run probably like a screen where Brook Lopez comes and screens for Lonzo. Ingram could go score. He could throw a skip pass to Lonzo. There's a lot of things you could do out of this set. Again, run it again. Horns, throws it in. Back screen for Ingram. Basically a triple screen. Right here, Ingram could throw a skip pass straight to Lonzo for 3. That would definitely also optimize him off the ball. I'm sure they'll have a couple sets that will have some sort of semblance of this, but we'll see. Coaches like Fred Vinson deserve their flowers. Lonzo Ball has taken a complete 180 from how he shot at UCLA and on the Lakers, and now he's a knockdown shooter. Fred Vinson deserves his credit, he deserves his flowers, and I'm sure he gets them every day, but you can tell that the things that he's giving Lonzo to help his jump shot work. The way he's facing the rim, when he's not facing the rim, it's more likely to be a miss. He's going back to his old form. It's just going to be discombobulated. He's square to the rim. How he shoots the ball all day in practice is going to help. And you can tell Fred Vinson knows what he's talking about. The man was a sharp shooter. So you got to give him credit. And you got to give Lonzo credit too. He changed his career. Pelicans are going to have a new coach next year. Lonzo might not even be on the team next year, but we'll see how they do things. All I know is coaches like Fred Vinson deserve their credit, and Lonzo Ball deserves his credit as well.